everybody. My name is Sandy Boucher. Mishko Pagnon Queen Addition Cost Mungdo Dem. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and to my home office. I wanted to do this quick video today. I'm actually dressed and ready to go to an event, but before I did that, I wanted to do this quick video to expand on my blog post from this morning. And if you don't follow my blog, why don't you follow my blog? In this morning's blog, I talked about one of my visions, I guess is a way to put it, even though that sounds way more dramatic than what I mean. The reality is, if I had any kind of artistic talent at all, I probably would have been an amazing painter or something, because if I could paint the visions that I've always received in my head, it would be pretty amazing. In this morning's blog post, I shared of another vision, or just my way of looking at the gift that is every day, because in line with my teachings, with a gift comes responsibility. So the way I've always looked at it is a new day is a gift of 24 hours. And Creator has given me that 24 hours on the assumption that I'm going to do something useful with it. At the end of the day, I have to prove that. I have to be able to look over my day book and say, you know what, I was kind to that person today, and I encouraged that person, and I worked really hard, and I made a difference. And maybe, just maybe, if I prove that I did something really great with those 24 hours, maybe Creator will be tempted to give me another 24 hours. Now, in the blog post, I went on to explain that if Creator does give me another day, another 24 hours, then that's proof to me that my work isn't done yet. I have more to contribute. I have more to do in my time here on this planet. But what about the people that don't get another day? Now, grief is something that a lot of people struggle with, which is why I wanted to do this video today. Recently, I lost an elder who was incredibly dear to me. But I can honestly say, when I went to visit her for the last time, I just had this overwhelming feeling that her work was done. That she hadn't wasted one breath Creator had given her. She had given her all, and now, like the end of an amazing story, her work was done, and it was time to move on. But the reality is, accepting that someone's journey is over is a little bit easier when they're an elder and they've had a huge life. Now, I definitely don't want to get into a competition here of which end is more painful to the people left behind, but I can only imagine that losing someone in an accident or suddenly, or God forbid, to violence would be absolutely horrific, and my heart goes out to those people. But personally, I know what it's like to lose a child. I was only 20 years old when I lost my first daughter to SIDS, to crib death. She was tucked in all nice and warm into her crib in our home. She was safe. And I went to bed thinking that everything was going to be amazing. What I didn't realize was her journey was done. Now, she was only 2 months old, and a lot of people may really struggle with that and say, no, she was supposed to be doing so much. But I've come to realize that she accomplished exactly what she was sent here to do. You see, I was only 20 when I had Fallon, and I'll be the first to admit I was the cockiest young mom ever. I used to think, I can remember so clearly thinking, you know what, change the baby, feed the baby, put the baby to bed. I was more focused on the things I wanted to do in the time that I didn't have to tend to her than I was in cherishing the time I had with her. Losing Fallon changed that. My next daughter, my eldest daughter now, was born almost to the day a year later. Her middle name is Cherish. My life changed. I became the mom that my daughter and my future son needed because of her short 2 months. And that got me thinking that maybe that's where our elders go. That's their last assignment. When their journey is done, maybe they come back for that day or those few minutes or those couple months as the babies we never forget, just to teach us what we need to learn. It's a teaching, it's a lesson, it's a vision that has given me so much comfort over the years. And I hope that to some of you watching this, it can give you some comfort as well. Until next time, this is Sandy Boucher. I love you. Take care.